to see the girl. Y'all gonna see. We're gonna get into this comic in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm torn because we've been talking up this comic so much. I wanna read it. Navy, how far? Aaron, are you okay if we read the whole thing, or do you want us to stop at a certain point? Because we'll eat the whole thing easy.
Uh, you can. I don't mind. I mean,
Okay, I
it's
know you
out
don't
there.
mind.
I mean,
Um,
we're fledgling voice actors. We would love the honor of giving certain characters
um,
their
You
voice.
you tell me where to stop. Because if you stop at the hospital, maybe like just before the
um,
hospital.
yeah. Let's stop. Let's stop before the flashback.
Okay, okay, I got you.
So, yeah.
That's I be I thinking I'm with you on the same page. I don't want to give nothing
It
away
it
because
sounds like a plan to me.
Actually,
Uh oh.
actually,
Uh oh.
no. I'm changing that.
hmm?
Let's stop. Uh, after before he goes to the hospital when he says I got to make a stop after his conversation with Mercer.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by
Oh,
the way, I love the character of Frank Mercer. I love like all these characters are so cool, and it's funny because I put out a post, and everyone like half the internet is like, "This is brilliant," and half the internet is like, "All you did is take these are just turbo characters, and you added Zach and this," and I'm like, "They look like that, but you don't know these people." I was like, "You don't
read
know
read.
these people," and I was like, "There is
Wow.
no Zordon. There is no Alpha."
This
And Frank is a son of a bitch. That's for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can
yeah,
agree on that. We can
yeah,
agree on that.
that comes
Yeah,
through loud and clear. Trust me. Frank ain't shit.
hilarious.
Oh no, not loud and clear, but loud and clear, ladies and gentlemen.
Loud and clear. All right, let's get into this. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Phantom Force, the deluxe edition, in full color, by Mr. Aaron Coney, Mr. McCran,
Woo!
and art by Mr. Sanabria.
Are
All
you
right.
two just reading?
Yeah. Do you want to
Okay,
read
cool.
too?
Nah, I'm cool. I can just listen. I'll take it in.
This man said, "I wants to be in the audience too."
Yeah.
I
I,
want to be entertained. All right. So I think I kind of want to read Blake's forward too. Um,
Yeah,
if you don't
please.
mind. Okay, cool.
Please.
Let's get into it. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba. All right. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on, I went too
Wait, did I
far.
miss it?
I
Did I
love
miss
it.
it?
Oh,
Is it not there?
ooh. Yeah, it's not
All right.
right. Hold
No, 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 no. I got you. I got the whole thing right here in front of me. So, the foreword is by Blake Foster. He is the young man that played Justin in boop, boop, Turbo
on.
Power Rangers. Good lord. So by Blake Foster. For nearly 30 years, I've been asked what it is like being a 12-year-old on Power Rangers, working alongside much of the original cast. Question mark. My answer has always been the same. It was literally a dream come true. Like anyone else my age, I was that kid who would dash off the school bus and race my sister home to catch the latest episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. While filming the second movie, the subsequent series, living my dream of performing martial arts on camera alongside legends like Johnny Young Bosch, Steve Cardenas, and the incomparable late Jason David Frank, the black, red, and green white Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I had no idea how much my own character would inspire people of all ages for generations to come. It's humbling to hear from adults today, parents, kids, even professional athletes, who tell me how I made them believe that anything was possible. As I travel to conventions around the world, I'm constantly asked where I think Justin would be today, as well as who the never revealed identity of the mysterious Phantom Ranger was. My best friend and manager, Aaron Coney, has been by my side for over a decade, sharing this journey with me as we meet countless passionate fans, drawing inspiration from my on screen character, my personal off screen experiences, and my mixed martial arts journey. Aaron, along with the help of our friends Malik and Nexto, have crafted a brilliant narrative that not only answers those lingering questions, but also introduces new characters with bold storytelling. If you have this book in your hand, I genuinely want to thank you for being part of this journey and for supporting and for supporting us for all these years. I hope you enjoy reading the special edition sneak peek at the unfinished first 10 pages of The Phantom Force. Issue 0.
Well, it's the
um
first 10 pages of issue 1. So,
Fair. Okay.
yes.
Of issue 1. As much as I did, this is just the beginning of a much larger story, and we can't wait to give you the rest. To everyone like me who has grown up and is itching for something a bit more mature, let's just say the saga continues. Mm, it's gonna be
Da,
good.
da, 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 da,
It's
da.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good, y'all. I promise.
Da,
All
da,
right,
da, da, da.
I'm gonna try to get this a little bit. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go. All
I
right.
think it works after that page for
Oh,
some
so
reason.
there was the forward, but if forward
Yeah,
got
it's just
blanked
if
out.
it was white, it would be
Yeah,
seen because it's black on black then. But if you
yeah, it's
opposite it, it should work.
yeah. No, I got you. I got you. All right.
Mm.
Okay. Remember those colorful crime-fighting teenagers with attitude?
Mhm.
Well, these ain't them. Bam.
That is a
Yo,
fact. All
dude.
right, so I would take it from here.
Absolutely, sir.
All right, Planet NST Galleon Galaxy.
And I
Circle
want to say real quick, I know it's weird, it's alien writing, but it's pronounced Planet Nest.
Planet Nest. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And
I'm
I will
putting it in
include
my
that.
brain. Circa 2004, fourth human contact mission via wormhole Bravo 1. The funny thing about your childhood is you don't really realize you were in it until the moment's gone.
My leg. Ayo. How? This was okay. This is where I stopped and put the book down because why? Why is baby girl's leg? The whole thing is just gone. It ain't
Somebody
no
got hungry.
trail. No, just the whole thing gone.
It's a
Anyway,
bite mark. That's all it is.
is it? Is
It
it?
looks like it was just bitten off.
Ew, god damn. Anyway, sorry. So this is what sold me, sir.
I love it.
I
I love
haven't
it.
even gotten through the rest, but this is what sold me. Crack, boom.
There's an innocence to throwing caution to the wind because somehow you just know you're going to make it to the next day. The feeling that life is all but just begun and nothing but possibility stands between you and the void that is your own destiny. I really miss that feeling. If you're lucky, okay, go ahead. Sorry, you like the sound effects.
Oh no, you're good. I did the crack, boom.
Oh, you hit the
Cool.
crack ball. If you're lucky, you'll get a series of moments spread out over time that slowly usher you into the mortal coil of adulthood. A few heartbreaks, some scrapes here and there, a couple of tough lessons learned. But it was just one moment for me.
You got it.
Dustin!
Mm.
Present day.
Boom, crash.
All that's left is how is the constant reminder that you're that much closer to death. Looking back, I thought I would get a few more years in the sun before everything went dark. Run! You alright? Just a little off center, Ellis. But I'll be okay. What we got today? Got the Diaz kid I was telling you about out there cleaning up. Smart as a whip, but he needs something to put that mind to good use. Also, there's somebody here to see you. He said it was important. You up for it? What's he look like? Like a motherfucker I still got a problem with? Wouldn't even take his shades off. That was enough for me. Shit, I know I can't respect a man whose eyes I can't look into.
Mm. Long time, kid. You've done all right for yourself, I see, Ellis.
Not long enough. What do you want, Mercer?
We need to talk. Not out here. I know I'm the last. I know I'm the last person you wanted to darken your doorstep.
And yet, here you are.
Tony's dead, Jackson. He was murdered.
Dusty!
Oh, poor baby. They attacked him, and they attacked him and Kate at their home. He's the only reason she's still alive. Said he held them off long enough for her to escape. Typical Tony. Unfortunately, it just wasn't long enough for us to intervene or to get to his suit. By the time PSEC arrived, he was gone. Most of him, anyway.
Kate, where is she?
PSEC took her to the D Wing. I got my top guys on 24/7 watch.
What about Aiden?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So what do you want me to do, Frank? Huh? Dust off the old suit and spring back into action? Get to the bottom of this shit and save the goddamn day?
Would you even know where the suit was if I did? Lucky for you, you have the advantage of anonymity. I want you to take these and lay low.
The fuck am I supposed to do with these?
Keep them, throw them away. I really don't give a damn. But CSP agents, including Phantoms, are dying over this shit. And you're the only one they don't seem to have a read on. Listen, you weren't the first on my list of warm reunions either, all right? I don't want to be here any more than you want me here. But the fact of the matter is, the threat was not neutralized, and they're coming to collect. And this time, they're playing for fucking keeps. So before another former employee of mine comes up dead, I'm gonna need you to exercise this new life that we gave you and make this thing disappear.
Is that all, Mercer? I got clients in a few.
Excuse me. Look, kid, you don't have to like me, but I made a decision nobody else would when time was running out. I need someone who could keep up with Williams's technical prowess and operate the dismantler. You fit the bill. End of story.
I was 10. Fuck my future, though, right?
The choices I made were for the betterment of this planet. And your skill set outweighed my capacity to care for your upbringing, Dustin.
You don't get to call me that.
You know, not all of us are out to get you, Jackson. At one point, we all had the same goal.
You're right. Perhaps at one point we did.
All right, then fine. Be mad. Bye.
Was it the reunion you was hoping for? Can you cover my 3 o'clock for me, Ellis? I gotta make a stop.
Yeah, that's a good stopping point.
So how do we do, Coach? How do we do?
You did good. You did good. Not like I envisioned them in my mind, but you did good. The raspy voice, I'm over here drinking like she making my throat dry. I know that.
My bad. But I like that's my thing. I like to do it sometimes.
That's so cool though to hear it read out loud or by anybody else. You know what I mean? All I do is read it to myself inside my own head. So that was really cool. Thank you guys.
Sure.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
That was dope. Yeah. And it touches on basically, what you were talking about, a glimpse into life after Ranger or Phantom service, if you will. And even Mercer's presence alone gives you a glimpse into, you know, it wasn't the warmest Zordon recruitment. You know, it doesn't sound like it was all rainbows and butterflies between them. And so
Very much get
I
get a
love
body.
that.
Get a
Yeah,
body and
don't go
serve a
chasing
purpose.
waterfalls, y'all. Yada yada yada.
For real. That's hilarious. And what was I gonna say? Oh, one thing I did wanna point out is one of the goals with the writing and like this story, and that's why I'm really trying to perfect it, if you will, because it can be a complicating one because we're essentially trying to tap into familiar things that the fan base would know from Power Rangers while telling a new story. So, like, if you're a Power Rangers fan, specifically a Power Rangers Turbo fan, or at least you watched the series and you're aware in the movie, um, this book is going to be filled with a lot of Easter eggs. You don't have to have watched those to understand this and be able to hop in. But if you did, it's going to be that much sweeter for you. And not to toot my own horn, but if it makes sense and it connects, you're going to be like, "This is brilliant." You know what I mean?
That
So,
horn sound loud if it ain't being tooted. It sound loud though.
Just a
but
little
it
too.
was dope. And one thing I really tried to do with this story is I took inspirations from the TV show Arrow. And so, like on the first
Nice.
page, like you said, you see dropped off in the middle of some intergalactic war, and baby girl's leg is getting blown off, or whatever the case may be. And so, but like when you guys are like, "How did that happen?" You're gonna find out how that happened. So at the same time, what Arrow did was it told us the story of where Arrow was now, but every episode was contained with a flashback from that
Mm-hmm.
island that shows you how it related to what was happening in current day. And so that's what we do with this book. And so we're going to tell you the story of where Jackson is now, but to understand his traumas and triggers and the things that are happening, you're going to see what happened back when he was a kid Phantom as Dustin. So you're really following two storylines at the same time.
Are you planning on going much for are you planning on like staggering the flashbacks? Like is it gonna be like at the I don't okay. It's
They're
gonna be all
dropped
in
off
there?
in a right, just the same way you saw in the book. Like
Okay.
he'll have triggers and PTSD triggers that take him right back to then. So as he's just telling a
Yeah.
story, something could happen. Like you could see someone get shot, and it'll be like bam, and like that's so Raven style, and then you'll see go right back to his trigger. And
I
so
figured
yeah,
that's what you were
No,
trying to
no.
do. It's like there was a
yeah.
moment where something triggered it, and then that's when the flashback would occur, which
And so
is
like if you
genius.
see, I don't know if you want to pull up the first page, but like if you see here, it's like he says Dustin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That moment that took his innocence away, right? And then if you see, he says Tony's dead. That first panel is just a flashback right here, and you see that was Tony yelling Dustin, and so you see
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
like that instant when he said Tony's dead, it brought him right back to that moment, his hero. That you don't know what was happening in that moment, but you'll find out later. Type of
Okay.
thing. Yeah. So
I wanted to
yeah,
bring it up, but you had it right up on the camera, so I didn't want to put you
yeah.
down
It's,
in
it's
in front of
awesome. It's awesome.
It was right there. It was
it was
It
right
right
was,
there.
there.
it was right there,
It,
son. You did all the
You-
work.
right. It was right there, son. You can't do no but discussion. I'm seeing you.
So yeah,
not only I'm glad you said that about the Power Rangers because like I said I basically stopped watching after the original series. Um but this made me want to go back and watch Turbo to see what it was all about.
yeah.
And I'm probably going to do it because I'm a
And I
completionist.
mean, obviously, the young lady that got her leg blown off, her name is Tamara. She's like our melting pot of Aisha and Tanya and the girls you grew up with. So, you know
Mm.
what I mean? Yeah, every our Kate is like a mashup of Kat and Kim and basically it's just that Zordon era range. We basically like made our own little Zordon era and gave them all different backstories and personalities and traumas and triggers. It's cool.
I want to go through a couple of the comments.
A
Hold on.
couple. Good
There's
grief.
Couple.
comments. Oh, we're
baby, yeah,
live.
baby. Oh yeah.
That's right, sir. We are live in living color. That's right. You are showing it.
I told you. I told
I
you this
know,
is
but
live,
I'm so used to doing podcasts,
No.
pre-recorded. I totally forgot.
Absolutely
No. See,
not.
we want the
What
authentic
you
you, sir. You see how this works?
The people.
Tis a mere
Look,
scratch. Really,
it's
tis a mere
mere
scratch.
Morph Jim, I see what you did there. Yes, sir. Shout out to Ernie's Gym and Juice Bar, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Yes.
Oh,
It's so crazy. She mentioned watching Power Rangers, and when it first came out, I grew up with Tokusatsu, so seeing Godzilla and Ultraman and Johnny Sokko and his flying robot. So
and all that stuff.
yeah. So when you see them do the transition, I say, okay, this is not American. Y'all stole some shit. Let me go back and do my research. Y'all fuckers, you can't even make your own shit. Those are not American buildings. Those are not American buildings. That is not an American car.
Not American people at the bottom of these buildings.
That is a Fiat on the ground. We drive Monte Carlo. What the hell?
I love that you know this because I didn't as a kid.
Well, see, I watched it when I was older, so
That's true.
For me, it was like okay, but then when I did do the transition and found out that Power Rangers, when it first came out, was the 17th Sentai team.
Yep.
So there were like 16 teams before. So,
yep.
And I said, okay, you did something that a lot of people wouldn't do because in the Japanese series, they die off, they get killed, they don't come back. They die. Yes, they die.
Green Ranger died.
Gone. So Car Ranger, which is Power Rangers Turbo, two of the members of the original team, are killed while being Power Rangers.
Correct.
So for him to do this story like this is absolutely appropriate. It fucking works. This is why I'm a fan. This is why. So yes,
I don't want my babies to die.
People gotta die. People gotta get injured. People gotta be sidelined. Things gotta happen, and you get a glimpse into it. This will probably be the only Easter egg I'm gonna actually give to the audience. But on whatever page it says, he says on this last page we read, he said, "Look, kid, you don't have to like me, but I made a decision nobody else would when time was running out. I needed someone who could keep up with William's technical prowess. William, Billy Cranston, someone who was smart. I don't know if you guys remember. Justin was a smart character. He was in high school because so we kept with the theme and the core of like the characters that you know, but we had to remix it. So for sure."
So I got a dap and a taco waiting for you when I meet you. That's all I gotta say.
You're my guy in this
conversation. Dap you up and we get a taco. That's all I gotta say.
I love it.